Well, hey folks, pt.7 here. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me today in Farm Sim 25. And we're back on the Tassi Map. Indeed. It is time to seed this field. It is getting on though. I wonder if it's not time to switch. Let's just have a look. Make sure we're not going to be mucking ourselves out of anything here. There you go. So August, it's going to skip us to September 1st. So we can still do barley, grass, no one cares, canola. Canola's a good money maker, but... and wheat. Alright, I think what we're going to do is call it day one as done. I mean, we've accomplished a lot, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Hope everybody's doing well today. It is the 28th of March, and yeah. Let's head up and get some rest. 8 o'clock, probably a little late for summer. Let's go with, sure, 7 o'clock. So quite a busy day yesterday, as well as turning 66. I had like 5 appointments to make at various places, from paying rent to picking up hospital tests to you name it. Had to update my apartment insurance, and yeah, just on and on. And then I spent the rest of the day in the game elsewhere. Oh, look at this. We're making money. Because a couple days before that, I wanted to, just to play around with, I wanted to download a new Minecraft pack. And I realized I had so many traces of other things going on. So can it even reach the other one? I don't know. Crap. Because I still need to fill the seeds. And the reason, so I, oop, crap. Come on. There we go. And seeds. Perfect. Alright. Wheat. Lovely. Let's close her up. Let's fold it up. Yeah, unfortunately you have to unfold this cedar to make it work. But anyway, yeah, I ended up spending just about the whole day playing that to try and catch up. Because I went in with, I use Revo Uninstaller to uninstall a lot of things. Just because it gives you the option to go back in and, hey, look at that, our grass has started popping up. Nice. To go back in and get rid of files that you might not normally find, and certainly files that Windows Normal Installer doesn't take out. problem is, it is a pretty powerful uninstaller, and you've got to be, well, a little more careful than what I was. I thought I had, I don't know why I lowered that down. Get back up. Oh, I completely disconnected it. That's what's going on. I was trying to get rid of not only the Feed the Beast installer, but the what the heck's the name of the other big Minecraft installer? Because both of them had tons of files still sitting, most of it in the app data folders. But unfortunately, what I ended up doing, I didn't realize that when I'd gone back in to grab a couple more of them, like, you know, you control click and include all the files you want, I accidentally included not just the subfolders but the main folder and deleted my entire app data roaming folder. So unfortunately, that's where a number of games from, well, Center Station to Vintage Story, elsewhere, there's a ton of games that use that as their save point, but there's also a ton of games that work directly out of there. Now, anything with a Steam cloud save, i.e. a game loaded through Steam, I was able to recover no problem. Unfortunately, independent games, and in this case that turns out to be Elsewhere and Vintage Story, completely destroyed. There's no saves, the executes were gone. Basically, it's a start again scenario. So, I have started with Elsewhere, just because mainly with all the mods and stuff in Vintage Story, trying to get everything set back up is just crazy. But I will get back to it. So yeah, both of those games are completely gone. Like I said, Center Station only does its saves there, and because the Steam Cloud also saved it, as soon as I loaded it up, it said, "Oh, this does not agree with your file. Which do you want to load?" And I loaded the Steam Cloud one, obviously, and that worked out just fine. Okay, I don't want to get too close there. Okay, we should be able to run pretty much right alongside this grass. It shouldn't have any effect on it, I don't think. We won't be able to use steering assist for this particular job. Well, actually, I suppose we could, just not around the edges. Because this whole section here is it doesn't change the field listing at all. So I may have isolated that part as grass, but the field doesn't seem to care. And we're still going to have to roll this when we're done the seeding. I'm not sure if we have a roller. I think we do. Well, I think we do. There's our buddy the crow. Awesome. Close enough. In fact, in a couple of hours I gotta go back to the hospital. Got another blood test thing to run. So thankfully this one isn't a fasting type, so my morning coffee won't matter. Oh, I hate that when you have lab work to do and they go, no, you have to fast 24 hours. You're like, okay, so you gave me an appointment at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and now you're gonna tell me I gotta go, like, well, I get up at 4:30 in the morning, so I gotta go like 9 hours without a cup of coffee? Come on. It's just cruel and unusual punishment, let me tell you. So far, spring hasn't really sprung all that dramatically here on the West Coast. I think since the 20th, well, actually the 20th was the first day this time. But yeah, I think pretty much since then, we've had half a day of sunshine. So yeah, not too great. And although it was a very nice half day of sunshine, unfortunately it takes a little longer than that to dry things out. Let's just, curiosity, let's have a look at what the lines of great assistance have to say. It's actually not bad. See if it follows it. Looks like it's... No, yeah, it is. Okay. Cool. Looks like we did alright with our first headland there. Right on. Yeah, our local medical services are pretty much a dying art, I'm afraid. As is getting quite common here in the province. A lot of medical facilities are either closing down or, you know, limiting hours and stuff. It took me almost a month just to get a phone call back from a doctor so that I could get my prescription for statins renewed. Which, considering you're not supposed to skip a day, was kind of a drag. I had to go and get an emergency week supply, and then on the day when I was down to my last one again, I got the call from the doctor. And I finally said to them this time, I said, look, you know, if it's going to be so difficult to get a hold of somebody to get this renewed, how about you throw a few extra refills on it this time? You know, well, there are reasons that we do it this way. I said, you know what? I'm actually well aware of those reasons. And, okay, yeah, this side kind of weird. I'll deal with it later. Let's go back to the other end. I said, and how about you, this time around, put your patient's well-being above your consultation fee. Huh, that's weird. And it worked. I got a year's worth of refills instead of every 60 days. So yeah, some things you just got to, you know, you gotta go with the old squeaky wheel gambit. But at least good news at the insurance office. My premiums on my tenant's insurance actually went down this year. So that's always a nice thing. I mean, not by much. It's one of those things they give you like a 10%. Well, that's kind of weird. But I mean, okay. A 10... Oh, God. What's it doing now? Well, why the heck did that line not show up? Weird. So yeah, that was good news. Always nice to find out you're getting money off. But with the absolute lack of maintenance the new owners have put into this place, I figure it's best to keep up the premiums. You know, if the roof ends up leaking or something like that and destroys some of my kit, I'm not going to be a happy camper, but at least this way I'll be able to get a little bit of assistance with the replacement costs. And it's not a bad plan for what it costs. Not too shabby. Alright, let's do this bottom headland. Whoa. Whoa. You're not being terribly cooperative here, Tractor. Oh, I wanted to check. What the condition of our bean field is. We are... Ooh, ready to harvest. Okay. Huh. Well, we're gonna have to lease the harvester. That's gonna kill a huge, huge amount of our monies. However, it is necessary. We might as well get on with that. Because I'm just going to hire a worker and see what happens to them. So let's shut that down. Alright. Now. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we've got. All the way down to vegetables. Root crops. There we go. Vegetable harvesters and okay, we'll be leasing that piece of kit along with there it is, this guy. Alright, so 18,000. Well, that's better than the in-game one. For sure. Yep. Okay. And this guy. We will lease you. Yep. So even with that, it's still cheaper than the other one in total, so. Oh, I didn't even look at our... nothing. Oh, it's a nice price on the little Vario, half price. But it is a little Vario. Okay. Let us leap about until we find it. There we are. That's not you. There we are. Well, we do have a roller. It's sitting here at the shop. Nice. Alrighty. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Should be enough to sneak in behind it. There we are. Okay. Hopefully traffic's not going to be too much of an issue, because this thing's not exactly tiny. That header trailer is pretty much useless. Not only is it broken, as we discovered on the other map. You guys could at least let me get out of the parking lot before you decide to jump on me. But, as this is, what, you know, a meter on each side, maybe wider than the vehicle? Yeah, we're not saving ourselves a whole lot of trouble using it. It's a neat kit. Yeah, I still don't know why we own that land. Oh, I guess it'll be fine if we decide to put down some kind of construction. There is a limited amount of places on the map. That's the fact. That's only because I've actually added 4 spots. So now instead of 6 spots, or instead of 2 spots, there's 6. Okay. And just, good lord, so you let me jump out and then you drop a ladder on my head. Well, that's thinking. You are, oh, red beets. Ready to harvest. I wonder if, oh, good lord, people, give me a break. If we can scoop this up as a contract. First thing, though, I need to know, you, back down to veggie harvesters. Yeah, you do red beets. So... harvesting. No. What are you harvesting? Oh, red beets. Field 1. That's not the field, but... Huh? Field 12. Field... Oh, up here, I see. And you're harvesting carrots. Red beets. No field 4, eh? Field 8. I mean, there's some great contracts here. Oh, that's potatoes. Dang. Well, I mean... If we borrow items, we're still going to make 60k. Yeah, we're going to be doing this contract. Alright, let's get you home and set up, shall we? Interesting. Alright. Good Lord, eh? Well, I'm going to quickly ignore all of those things. There's enough stress in life as it is. Alright, so we're off to field 8. Let's bring that up. Field 8. Alright. Oh. Oops. Nice. Newly leased piece of equipment. We'll just immediately crash it into a tree and not even left the parking lot yet. Yeah, that'll encourage them, I'm sure. Oh, that's not going to cut out to the road, is it? Quit trying to be sneaky, species. Just do the job. Do the... Oh my god, the view in here is horrifying. Alright. Let's head out there. Get this started, because we're not exactly sucking in the money at the moment. Now I imagine we're going to get a good chunk when we sell those beans, right? So that's, you know, that's hopefully going to make up for it, but having a $60,000 contract to back us up, that's really going to help. So... No. There is a dirt road up here, but I don't think it quite goes where we need it to. Yeah, no contract for Field 4. That's kind of weird. Alright, now we gotta find our way down there. little bit of a mist on the fields this morning. We've not been down here before. Interesting. Oh, little farmhouse. Hello. Ooh, sunflowers. Nice. Alright. Geez, these people practically live in another country. Now hopefully we can ride the edge of this last field and make our way to field 8. That's sort of where it ends, isn't it? So we'll just sneak down this edge. And that should be it right up ahead. That's a cool tree. Here we go. Spud City. There we are. And, yep, no field detected. Oh. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, it's got that weird hole in the end of it. Alright. You, do your potato-y thing. Seems a little snappier than I thought. There we go, something that can actually move. Apparently faster than the rest of the traffic. Uh-oh. Look out! Alrighty, here we go. Wonder where he wants to sell these. Well, the beans are still coming together. Potatoes are coming together. Good. Seems so far things are as they should be. That's probably the busiest this has been for a long while. But what the heck's all the traffic? I'm so scared. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. Try not to cut their fields up too much. why is he... oh, is he stuck against that tree? Yeah. Creek. I release thee. All right. Hopefully. There we are. That'll get you going. How's Bean Boy doing? Well. Okay. Where even is he? What the heck, man? Well, there he is over there. Well, we'll let him do his thing. And with any luck at all, we'll figure out what the heck his thing is before he's completely done. Yeah. Yeah, not quite. There we go. There, good. Got that last bit. Ooh. Potato dude's up to 53% already, eh? It's gonna be one of those. I'm gonna spend a lot of time jumping back and forth. That's okay. Okay. Yep, time to ignore the lines. No, that's still there. Still not gonna do it. I thought that one was gonna follow it. You get all these weird angular things going on at the end. That's just not gonna do. Okay, that. Yeah. The potato thing is not moving. Let's go find out why. That's the bean, dude. Oh, for God's sakes. Stuck in the frickin' trees again. Whoa, what the hell, man? Ah! Oh, what are you stuck on now? What the heck are you doing way the hell out here? Gee. Where the hell is he going? There's no field out here. What are you doing? The frick? Oh, great. It's completely hung up on this tree now. I thought this was going to be a simple enough... Look at this, what a mess. Look at all these patches that are missed. What are you doing now? Why? You couldn't have just turned that corner? Oh my god. Look at this stupid thing. And it's gonna get hung up on every one of these bloody trees as well. Alright, well, seems for the moment he's back under control. Of course, his tank's almost full now. Crap. What the heck? Oh, the pile of sawdust. Or wood chips, I should say. Look at that. For some reason, just missed that entire area as well. God, they suck. Seriously. Apparently, Giant still thinks all fields are completely rectangular and flat. Oh, come on. You can't turn and drive at the same time? Is that really too much? Get up there. There you go. Wussy freaking truck. Alright. Now... Only at 15% with the beams. My goodness, that's gonna take us a while. That is going to take a while. think all the headlands are done, so we should be able to just turn this thing around and come back down the next line. Yeah. He must be really micking around on that bean harvester as well, because he's sure not making much in the way of percentages. Oh well. We'll get it all done one way or the other. Well, I'm not sure about that potato contract. I'm hoping we're gonna get that done one way or the other. It ain't a given. Okay. Let's quickly do a bounce around. There's our bean dude. Doing what bean dudes do, I guess. Well, doing the weird little hollow corner thing because it's too much to actually figure out how to get around a tree. Don't keep trying to pull forward. What are you doing? Oh God. Look at this. What an absolute jam. You just purposely find crap to run into, don't you? Come on, don't you dare. What are you doing? Oh, I know I can make the corner. Yeah, you have to step on the gas pedal. There you go. Alright. Let's carry on. And I think I'm going to call the episode there, guys. I think we've been at this for a little while now. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. Till next time, though, take good care of each other. And ciao for now.